I'm not going to be changing to that screen. Okay, so we got the right screen. Everything's good to go. Get it on. All right, so hopefully we'll be getting in here pretty soon. We'll be able to see where the players are going to be at what team side. ilu7ion will be playing on the US side first. So we are actually right on all of our overlays. Awesome. Okay, so first I want to go on with the helicopter crew right here because we're going to be seeing drops, I would imagine, from both teams. In fact, let's actually just get it. And I'm going to be imagining 2 helicopter drops, 2 B and C, right off the break with the tanks coming in as support. We'll be seeing Jeep sitting onto the A flag, that initial burn. And here we go, guys. We are going to be going live. The first round 1 WEL NV10 tournament, and there it is, some action going back and forth between both of these choppers. We're seeing 2 of them bailing out. Oh, one of them almost getting taken down. He is smoking, ends up bailing out of the helicopter completely, and a nice little squad fight up on top of the building. And it does look like that was going to be Arena taking the B building, the rooftops, and killing the helicopter. So they have top control and air control from the get-go. Unfortunately, they didn't get down into B just quite yet, but there is going to be a fight over here onto C flag. Let's take a look here where they are basically getting pounded on by the team. Have 4 players sitting over there onto C trying to get that burn. Now something a little bit different on this map, guys. It's going to be Conquest, so the burns are very, very slow compared to what we're seeing in Domination.
Yeah, and right now it looks like ilu7ion's going to have a DeGracha outside in the tank at B, trying to get some shots in there to defend his team and retake that B site, which has now gone the way of the U.S. team in the form of, in the form of ilu7ion. So it looks like they're defending that one, pardon me, as Arena's taken over the C spot. So they've split in the middle right now, and that's where most of the fighting we talked about it is going to happen. So we'll have to see how they choose to control. That was a great start by the Russian side in Arena, taking over the top of that roof and taking down the chopper, as you mentioned. Really good play, and they basically just overwhelmed the ilu7ion team. And right now the ticket bleed is pretty even so far, 390 to 394, so not much going either way as we are in even flags.
Yeah, and as you said before, it was a great start, but you know what? As we were speaking, A flag is now being taken by ilu7ion, and they ended up sneaking 1 player back onto this flag. And what did I say before? Those tugs and those spawn beacons are going to be crucial, and that's exactly what we saw. There's a tugs and a spawn beacon both up over here at A, and guys, this is so tough for a tank to be able to take them out in these buildings because they're basically like mice. I mean, how do you clear them out of here? I mean, it's almost impossible. You're going to have to put a lot of resources to trying to dig out 1 or 2 players while you're not even protecting your flag completely. As we were saying that, though, C flag does end up getting capped by Arena. It's like 3 players going down from ilu7ion right now, and they are going to be cleaning that up. So ilu7ion a little bit on the back foot here. They had a good play going for that gimme flag. I think maybe just to flash it and pull those players back off would have been enough. Instead, they may have committed just too much on the resource side of things to try and cap it. But they are going to be C burn.
Watch.
It will be grayed out.
Watch out in A though right now. ilu7ion Rakuri, pardon me, has done a really good job of staying undercover inside the back building. He's going to switch his position all the way back into the shed. He did really good to wipe out everyone, and he had the flag bleed going his way at one point, but the tank came in, and its presence basically canceled out the burn. But he's got a squad beacon down, so they can respawn in that A right now, and it's just over to his right, over top of that hill. So they can get back in there, and that's going to be really annoying toward the Arena team, because now they're going to have to not focus on mid quite as much and get back into their own spawn, focus on A, and that's going to allow to relieve some of the pressure at middle and allow ilu7ion to get back in there.
Yeah, and it looks like they finally were able to clean it up onto A flag. There are no players left, but there is a spawn beacon way out into the woods there, so they will be able to get some side caps going. If we go over here to go on, it's in the tank for ilu7ion, trying to get some big shots over onto the helicopter. Spots a couple of infantry here by these rockets, get a hit marker going on, but don't. How did he live? Oh my god, I don't know. But it looks like we have a massive squad bomb over here by the train tracks. I guess these are C trains, as they are. And at the moment, the scores are still fairly close. Only 378 to 331. We are going to be seeing, oh, nice job by Saras. Ross, we're going to say Saras, who ended up taking out the tank, 2 players in it, using the, some people call it the cheap rocket, but basically you don't even have to guide it in. It guides itself if it's close enough. And there's the artillery for ilu7ion, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to take the artillery, go back to the U.S. side of things. They're going to go to their uncapped so that they can basically shell the other team. And there's no way that they can take that out unless they get into a helicopter.
Yeah, meanwhile, I've been kind of just watching the infantry play on B. They are sitting up in that pillar room in the basement. Right now, it looks like Gohan's going to rotate around the floor, just check the premises of the building, the perimeter area there. They've got a lot of med packs down below, and that's going to allow them for some quick healing. But Gohan runs right by one of the enemy players there. I'm not sure he saw him at all, and Roman's going to get the kill onto him. So that's going to relieve a little bit of the pain on the B flag and maybe allow for ilu7ion to get back in and get on top of that. Meanwhile, there's action going on at C. It looks like Shaker's going to get on top of the flag. The burn going his way. He's going to basically neutralize it right now. But here comes, no, actually, pardon me, that's a teammate. I'm getting a little bit confused by spectator colors. Yes. The red. I'm so used to shooting red, but right now it's we're not a bull here. This isn't going to be red fighting. It's going to be his teammate come in, so they should be able to take over the C flag. But there it is. They go out for a trade. Man 4 is going to take down Shaker, but as I said, his teammate is there, so the bleed should still go their way, and they should cap the C flag any second here. Yeah.
Now, if you look at the flags, Arena is in a really good position. They have A and D flag. They're contesting B and C. This is not a good spot for ilu7ion to be. They're still behind, and it's not something to take lightly. I mean, it does look like Arena will be able to cap C right now. They won't be able to take A. A is going to be capped at the moment by Arena. And yeah, so ilu7ion is not sitting in a good spot.
Yeah, Arena, that squad beacon that we talked about on the outside is doing wonders for them. It allows them to continue to get in on the A point, like I said, and that's going to overwhelm the ilu7ion team quite severely, as now they got basically a domination on the board. From what I can see, no, pardon me, B and D are being contested, so we'll see what's going on over there.
Yeah, and B flag right now is going to be contested. It looks like Arena was able to clean up everybody down in the tunnels, and now we're going to be switching it back up. ilu7ion is going to be in a double gaming situation where Arena is now going to have to fight on two fronts now instead of just one. This is going to be a really awkward position for them to be in, but there's that drop from the helicopter on top of the B flag. Like we were saying all day long, if you could, you're going to be massive drops. And now they're going to be dropping over onto the C side. I don't really agree with dropping the helicopter like that. I think that you can actually perch it up on top, use it for a spawn point continuously instead of just letting it die. Now we will be seeing Ajo pushing it onto A. I just butchered that name. But he's going to be pushing it onto A. Yeah, and going to be cleaning up at least one player. It does get the burn back into their favor. And it's like you said before, that spawn beacon back there, still, nobody's been able to find it.
Yeah, it's far enough away that the beeping noise, the giveaway that it has, wouldn't be spotted up, or heard, pardon me, so that will give them the advantage there. It's in a great position, really. And just a kill coming out now from Obey, who's sitting on top of the roof at the C site here for ilu7ion, as it looks like right now they're going to be holding on to quite a few flags, actually. They've clawed their way back into it. They've got D, B, and looks like they're going to try and contest a little bit onto C here, but things not going extremely well down in the basement as ilu7ion. Roman's going to drop down. He does get the res from his teammate there. Didn't see exactly who that was, but him and Levels now trying to work through the tunnels and get towards C. C's a little bit harder to get an entry from underpass, and Roman's going to go all the way around to the back stairs. That's my favorite approach. It limits your vulnerability when you come up mid stairs. He's going to get CZ in the process, and right now they're just trying to pick their spot to get up there. Levels is going to drop though just in front of him as he goes down. I'm not sure he's going to be able to get the res here. It's in a really vulnerable position.
Oh,
in fact, overextends.
Mana's right there going huge. Wow, I'm sorry to cut you off there, but I was watching Mana the whole entire time. Got the double, got 2 kills before then, and just completely wiped him off a beat.
Yeah, good play by him, and like I say, that underpass, I'm not surprised the infantry's trying to stay down there for cover and can pop up when needed. And look at this, C's going to be under heavy fire and contested. They are playing in by those machines at the green walls, and beautiful play by Obey as he just fires away through the walls. They are destructible, and that'll give him some vision, but finally he does go down as Shaker's going to put him in his place, and that's going to leave C in the safe zone just for the moment.
Yeah, and the tank going back onto the C flag. He's kind of just creeping on a little bit, providing a little bit of cover for his infantry. So we are going to be seeing him back and back out once again, deciding that that's a little bit too hectic for Levels. Down below, now burning this C flag back, and there's actually quite a few down below in tunnels by C, and they're just getting spammed right now by explosives and by nades. They're not really able to do a lot or push out at all. Now the good thing is that they are flashing A and C, or I'm sorry, just A right now, but nobody has C yet, and this is really good for them. If we look at the top tabletop view, we have 1, 2, 3 players from Arena that are going to be back here on A against 1 player from ilu7ion, and that is powerful, guys. If you can tie up 3 players by yourself, that's 2 more players somewhere on the map that they don't have an answer for. That is huge.
Arena finally cleans off the A site. That squad beacon's gone down now, so that's going to give them a little security at home near their base, and now they can sort of push that tank out. Actually, they might choose to leave it in A, but no, it's going to actually head out middle right now and head toward B and C, so watch out. Arena's going to have some firepower heading their way as B is under heavy congestion right now and being contested pretty hard. I'll just see if I can get my camera over there. If you're already there, feel free to talk. I'm a little slow with this still.
Mana right now is down below C. He's going to get some backup from his tank, but he was able to clean out 2 players himself with the help of some of his teammates. They do have control of C flag, able to take out a spawn or a tugs right now. Pushing in over by tanks. He sees a little bit of a headshot coming in, not able to get anything off of that. But right now, these teams are just trading back and forth, back and forth. We are going to be seeing now C flag trading spots, and it's going to be tip lots getting taken down below in the tunnels. Mana is going to be coming up on top, trades out, unfortunately, while pushing over onto C. Not going to be able to do there. We'll be seeing a helicopter push, and I guarantee you we are going to be seeing an A flashing. Yes, it is. Look at that. 2 more players going to be pushing into A. That is now going to be flashing. ilu7ion doing just such a great job of spreading out their infantry. But I think Arena should be fine here. We do have the Chris going to be going back up onto this flag. Might be able to clean out at least 1 or 2 players. We also have the tank coming in for Arena, as well as Vigo, who will be showing up right now, and he might be able to take out the... No, he completely misses them. There is an ilu7ion player up underneath, and yeah, he gets taken down. Not able to do on that. I gotta say, I love ilu7ion's play here. I love their play.
Yeah, I do as well, but unfortunately they aren't getting their way with the burn right now. They have lost a substantial, well, I shouldn't say substantial, it's still close. 60 burns behind right now in the tickets, as it's 324 to 274. I'm interested to see or find out what some of these players run for a field of view. It seems like a couple of times players have just completely... I play very wide. I'm at almost full 120, but some of these players aren't seeing players directly beside them and falling down as a result, so... just wondering, I have to talk, I guess, with a more experienced player such as yourself even on what most of these players normally run.
You know what, it is a mixed match of field of views. Kind of range anywhere from around 85 to, like you said, around 120 almost. I would say that the average is around 85 to 95. And so, yeah, I definitely can see some of these players not seeing the others on their flanks like you are at this moment. And that is going to be playing a part in this. With different people playing with different people.
Yeah, for sure. And right now it looks like Tiplots is going to sit on top of the C flag right now, and they will get that back in their control, so Arena will claw that one back in their favor, and B is also held by them right now, so see how they choose to defend this. B looks a little more vulnerable to attack right now. Let's see if we can get on to Stetsam. He's going to come in now from the back door here, running that AEK-71, my favorite gun of the game. I do pick favorites. I'm that kind of guy. And he's actually going to get spotted up by a proned, I'm not sure who that was over there, one of the Arena players just above the stairs. It was actually Man 4, who picks up a second one on the levels, but they trade out. So that's going to basically nullify any push that Arena was hoping to put back, or pardon me, ilu7ion was going to put back onto the B flag.
Yeah, and as that happened, we did have a slight little tank fight happening over by the A flag. It did look like it came out on top in that matchup, but they're still losing the A burn. And I have to say, for them not being able to keep a hold of their gimme, always trading these flags pretty much for the most part, they've been surprisingly doing really well in terms of the ticket count. They are ahead by about almost 100 tickets now, and the tank is about to go down, and it does, with ilu7ion sending, oh my god, I would say 60% of their team are now over here by A flag, and they are just swamping it right now.
Yeah, and it's interesting that they would do that because, like, in my opinion, A it's kind of like a bonus flag at this point. The two middle ones and the one closest to your initial spawn, your base, should be the ones that you should try and hold. Overextending like this, although it does force them to come back and defend, like you said, 60% of those players are all the way pushed up, whereas, in my opinion, what they should be doing is trying to use that as a window of opportunity to get into B and C, and now it looks like they finally are, as I say that, as we see ilu7ion and a couple of his teammates there. It looks like Tiplots know he's going to actually miss the res on him, trying to get back, and the bleed did start to go their way. It was nullified for a second, and now it's going to go back, and it looks like ilu7ion spots up levels down below the stairs in the pillar room, but he's being shot at by a tank right now, and that's going to push him back in behind the crates. He can't quite get there. He's trying to put the mini spam onto him with those grenades, and it looks like actually both those players down below are going to drop. One of them's going to get a res though, and now he's going to go down there. ilu7ion manages to get one before Bam goes back into him, and they will res up their teammates, so they do hold on to that B flag from a late push there by ilu7ion.
Yeah, and that's going to be key for them, being able to hold on to that center flag like we were saying. That's going to keep them back into the game. Although they are down by about 80 tickets, that definitely helps. Now they're going to be back over here onto to B right now, or rather C, getting this burn, and they're going to be jumping up on top of the mash machines, or rust as I like to call them, and they will be getting the burnout. So all 4 flags, or actually 3 flags, are going to be flashing at this moment. 2 of them belonging to ilu7ion. Oh, Triplots was trying to drop down there and do something, but he wasn't able to. Ends up getting taken down in the process. And I gotta say, ilu7ion, they might be getting a 4 cap here. Yep, there it is. There's the 4 cap, guys. Like we were saying. And D flag looks like it's going to be safe. Yes, so going to be able to burn a lot of tickets here. Let's see if ilu7ion can keep their composure and not get 4 cap themselves. We've seen this a lot of times where teams will get a 4 cap, they don't know how to set up, and they end up losing it and getting 4 cap themselves and lose just as many tickets in before. And if you look at that ticket counter, it is definitely getting a lot closer now that they do have the 4 flags.
Yeah, this is kind of what I was saying, though. It's you can get a 4 cap, but you're going to overextend to do it. It's better to try and control middle, in my opinion, on this map, just so that you don't sort of thin your line out and allow for a flank and another opportunity. Degracha still going for that ilu7ion spawn beacon in the backside there. Karamak's going to get at right now and take that down, so they won't be able to be so annoying, I guess you could say, on the A flag. But that has been a great strategy, and it has allowed to try and open up. But I'm surprised that ilu7ion's not taking advantage of that and pushing the middle flags when they force sort of a retreated defense back onto the A site. Tank in middle right now. Anjo's going to be the driver of that guy. He's firing away into the C flag, trying to do some damage behind the machines. And there are a few opponents in there trying to hold position, but so far not able to get onto any of those. He's actually going to get shot at here by a little bit of a support player just spamming away from the corner of the building.
Yeah, and he's going to have to back up a little bit. But you know what? He doesn't have to be too aggressive. He is the tanker on his team, so he can kind of play a little bit passive. That's going to be just all right. Now, as they almost got a B flag right now, ilu7ion coming in, that's going to be Stetsong, able to pick up 1 more kill. It's going to be Vigo. They can't do anything here. I mean, they're just kind of, I don't know, they've lost their composure. Mana was trying to come in there, get 1 last pick, wasn't able to do so. That flag is still burning. The only thing keeping them up right now, I would say, is that tank and the spawn beacon. If it wasn't for that, it would be all over. Levels and take it down. They will be retaining, I would think, that flag at the moment. A 204 to 252. ilu7ion did an amazing job of evening up that score right there. That is going to help them out within this next round. Even if they lose, I think that they have done a really good job of out.
Yeah, they did a really good job, like I said, getting to A and trying to force them to retreat a little bit and then take the middle points. They finally succeeded in that strategy. And it looks like Arena's taken one from their playbook. So, as you said, they've got that spawn beacon out now on the D flag, as Karamak and Siros are both going to be going in on top of that and trying to stay aggressive. And it looks like they're going to have a home alone D site right now. They should get a pretty quick flag clap, pardon me, as the tank in Degracha's hands is going to push all the way up to middle. And D should go down, but watch out, because here comes one of the players here for, I believe that's Was4. No, he's actually coming in for ilu7ion as well, so that'll make things a little bit more even as some spam's going on in that side of the map. And still nothing going on. Karamak's going to finally drop down there for Arena, so ilu7ion does get the response, but that squad beacon's still there, and they could respond exactly how ilu7ion did by forcing them to retreat back toward their spawn and open up mid a bit.
Yeah, but you know, Arena right there was doing the same plan that ilu7ion got onto D flag. They only sent 1 to go back there and kind of harass that flag a little bit. He was a recon, so he did have the option to set down that beacon. Fortunately, he didn't. But we're seeing a lot of recon play, which is kind of unusual for Battlefield. Usually it was assault Inji kits that you saw most of. I like the switching it up with the recons. They're doing a lot of damage with it, using those spawn beacons, tugs to really a great effect. And right now, ilu7ion is going to be able to get the burn on C flag, but it does look like they were going to be taken down. Should be getting it back up here pretty soon. They are going to be winning burn at the moment, but I gotta say that spawn beacon up there, it's what's saving Arena right now.
Arena just tried to grab onto the artillery in middle, and Vampman was actually the one inside the driver's seat, but he got taken down very quickly before he could retreat back to his own base. Both teams now are adapting that squad beacon strategy, as we see one on either side on the D and A flag, just trying to pull things back. But watch out, A's going to go down. This could be a second 4-cap right now, as I think Rakuri's home alone right now, and he is going to neutralize the flag for sure. I'm not sure whether or not he's going to get the cap, but this is really good play by ilu7ion, as we see the ticket burn almost back to within 40 flags from what was a 60 or 75 lead at one point.
Yes, it was, and I gotta say, ilu7ion, they're playing this thing perfectly. I love it. Guys, also a 4-flag map. This is the way you need to do it. You just always hitting the third flag, causing this team to pull back. I mean, they're pulling back a tank and an infantry player. That's huge. That is huge. And right now, Stetsam doing a great job over here by Tunnel, able to get one pick. Not quite cleaning up the second one, but he's going to be causing a lot of damage through there. Looking to get that back rage going on. You see CZ, oh, gets taken down, but no, actually he trades with CZ. So that's going to be a good one for him. But they did end up...
And he might get the res as well. He gets rezzed.
Yep. Gonna get in the res. Batman, though, is going to be coming down. He's going to be getting the kill on levels. Does he get the second one on who he was res? No, Stetson able to trade out once again. So not able to get any traction there from Arena. They're going to be stuck here in the back. Oh my god, I know this feeling so much. You're a medic, you're a recon, and a tank comes around the corner. I mean, there's nothing worse than that feeling going, oh shit.
Absolutely, and ilu7ion's done a really good job. They've retaken their dominance over at the C site, and that's going to allow them to get the ticket burn going back their way. It was evened up there, 2 flags apiece for a brief moment in time, but now it is back to DCB for ilu7ion. A site still in the hands of Arena, who are basically, we talk about how ilu7ion's had so many flags and are playing this great, but you look at the kill count, and Arena's been out fragging. There's no question about it. Man 4's got that 36 and 9. There's a couple other players that are above 20 frags, whereas there's only one player above 20. Make it 2 now, as Roman's going to add up to 20 right there for ilu7ion. So the frags have definitely been going the way of Arena, but the frags, and then I should change up, the kills have been going the way of Arena, and the flags, not the frags, have been going the way of ilu7ion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Careful with my wording.
And we are going to be seeing some, basically the 2 flags being swapped right now. Arena almost able to get the cap on B. No! Doesn't get the cap on B. So nice job there by, who was that? That was going to be Waza, who's able to stop the cap. Sees Mana over there in the center. Mana doing such a great job. Top fragger for Arena right now. He actually is breaking the 30s. So doing a good job for his team, but not able to get onto those flags. And like I said before, guys, you can get all the frags you want, but if you're not capping, you're not doing your team any good. And that's exactly what we're seeing right now. They're starting to slowly but surely fall, and it's about to tie itself up.
Arena did just do a really good job of splitting up around the perimeter of the B side, or pardon me, the C flag, and work in together and successfully took flag back. It was good. It was patience was a virtue, as Vigo actually spawned in really early, but waited for 4 players to get with him before kind of running in there Leroy Jenkins style. And actually, they did take that flag back, and now they're going to try and focus it around on B, as they've got a tank inside the garage to support them. But I'm not sure they're going to be successful here. I'm just trying to peek it out. No, they're not, as there's a lot of explosions. Actually, I take that back. They are set up in the basement as I switch over. Intelli's down there with all of his teammates, so they could retake their dominance at mid, and they still do hold on to the ticket lead. So this will shift the bleed heavily back toward the ilu7ion side.
Yeah, oh, getting taken down on C right there. That was Bam, not able to stay up. And I gotta say, Arena doing a really good job in the center. Their infantry skills are on another level. I would have to say that they are better than ilu7ion, but the problem is that they don't have basically the strats like ilu7ion. ilu7ion is just everywhere on the map. They can't keep up with them. They can't contain them. And as we're seeing there, nice job by Telai, able to pick up a couple of assists there and a kill himself, getting a res. So he is definitely their role at that moment. Obey is going to be on top, on the very, very, very top of the C building at the moment. Just kind of be waiting for some spawns about to attack. But at that happen, once again, A was flashing.
Really cool play by ilu7ion right there. They used the chopper to drop off just one player in Roman. He actually went right down in the middle of the A site, grabbed the quad bike, took it out to the side as we see he's running back in right now toward the A flag, put down a squad beacon. So they're going to go for that, trying that tug pull, like you say, from that point of the map onto A again, as it worked in the past to force them back and open up middle. And we'll see if it works again this time, that squad beacon. I think this time they're aware to it, though, as Siros is already out there hunting for it.
Yeah,
and we'll see if he's able to find it.
But if you look on the south side of the map, they already have another spawn beacon set up. Like I said before, the recon usage is just amazing. Being able to use those carbines and not having to stick with the sniper rifle bolt action rifles, it's really, really branched out the recon and what they can do. And it's awesome to see these different classes being played in Battlefield 4 as opposed to what we saw in Battlefield 3, which was, like I said, just mainly 2 classes. And once again, that one player going to be getting onto A flag and harassing it. It's causing so much damage. Now Level is going to be back over onto this B flag, trying to get the burn on it. Having a little bit of trouble. It looks like getting shot from behind. There are quite a few arena players in and around the flag, but it's not going to be enough. Finally,
for the first time. Yeah, for the first time, Arena actually tried to use the roof setup. But this is what I was saying. On C, it's a lot more effective because you have the high ground. But at B, they aren't able to get the shots into the basement, and they actually had to jump down there and give up their high ground positioning. It's good when you've got the flag, but it's not great to defend it when they get inside the basement. So, yeah, and it's interesting to bring that up because we thought the roofs were going to be a little more omnipresent than they have been.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there. And I think maybe it's flag dependent because I think over on the C flag, it will be, roofs are going to be important. But over on the B flag, it's like you said, you can't get down there and protect that flag because they can't get down to the basement. They can get through there through the tunnels. So I'm thinking maybe C roofs would be the best roofs if you're going to be getting on any of them as opposed to the B roofs. Now, once again, going to be flying that chopper in there. It's 2 spawns off onto the C flag, both of them going down. So a nice play by Arena, able to take both of those out. Ooh, it looks like D flag is now going to be getting flashed. CZ is going to be down here taking a playbook out of ilu7ion. Wow, that was completely botched. But you know what? We're going to go with it. But he's going to be over here onto D flag. Gets the gray out. Ooh, sees that, pulls back a tank, pulls back another infantry player. So he's doing a really good job over on that side. And look at all these spawn beacons, guys. We have a spawn beacon down in the southeast side, spawn beacon up in the northwest side. Everywhere, even seeing the artillery coming out from Vatman. Now he's going to try and get it over, I would imagine, to his side. I did believe that he just got disabled. Yes, he did. He's going to try and get a couple of shots out before he ends up dying. Tank coming in onto A flag for Arena. Going to be blowing up those mines, seeing if he can get onto this burn. Finally able to get it back. But I don't know.
There's one more mine. Oh, they drove right over that one.
Yeah, but you know, ilu7ion, for all of that, look at that. They're now almost 70 tickets behind. So,
and that's comes down to the infantry play, believe it or not. I mean, they've had good flag control. The annoyance on A has been strong, but unfortunately, it hasn't been enough control of the flags they already possess. It almost seems like they're trying to trade out A at the cost of mid dominance, and I think the mid dominance is what they need. And unfortunately, when they're trying to attain that, they're just getting absolutely destroyed in the one-on-one gunfights down below in the basements and on the floors.
Yeah, I do agree with you there. It does seem like the infantry play is making quite a difference within squads. We have 128 deaths for Bravo squad. Oh my god. That is a lot of deaths.
Oh, Shaker picks out a double kill there with the tank on the B site, so that's going to help to maintain some dominance here for the levels, pardon me, the ilu7ion side as they try and maintain a little bit of a control right now on the map. And look at that, Tiplot's going to go down into the basement, gets one with the first shot, and makes it a double as he takes down Obey as well. Now it's going to be Shaker coming in behind, and I think Tiplot actually might be lagging out in the basement, but he's on the burn, so not a bad place to lag out.
Yeah, no doubt. And yeah, I think he's going to be dropping here in just a second, which it could have an impact on the game. Like we said, one of their main infantry guys, and not having that presence there, even for a minute to 30 seconds, that could definitely hurt in the long run. But you know what? Mana is going to be stepping up. He's like, you know what, bros, I got this. But Levels is going to be coming in, clearing it up, getting a couple of reses going off. We'll be getting the flag back once again. And ilu7ion, who has been in this 4-cap situation so many times, it's amazing that they are not in the lead.
I think they've got good control of it this time, though. They've got a lot of presence on A. The only flag at B is going to get contested right now. That should go the other way. But unfortunately, it looks like the gunfight was lost at C as Man 4 does some heavy damage and actually picks up a double there, I believe, to open up that site. That's going to make it a lot easier. It looked like, to go back on my words, it looked like they had good defensive setup. And look at this, Man 4 is going to spot out 2 more players directly in front of them. One of them is going to be Levels, and Levels will drop him down. That might allow C to come back under contestant, contestant, good word. To be contested. Contestant, we're going to go with that. Contestant on C. But look at that, roof play now is bit of presence on as Vampman up on top at C. Will be able to control a little bit more of the floor play and the area at which the burn is visible. He spots up at a couple more coming in the back doors there. And we'll see if he can hold that spot because he's in a great spot. He's still got 3 nades as well, so he can spam players out of the cover behind the machinery. And Squad's going to be coming in on him, so Arena might be safe and in secure position at C. So now it's going to be up to ilu7ion to try and hold on and get to C to B. Now look at that. Now they're going to jump right down and try and take out the burn.
Yeah, Arena trying to get back onto their A flag. They did end up getting the tank blown up, so that is going to be huge. That's 2 players and an armor piece that was taken down. They did end up getting the burn on A, but they're already losing it. Carmack is going to be back here. He spots the tugs. He's going to be blowing that up. He's got to find that spawn beacon here pretty soon and get on his burn. It's canceled out for the moment.
You know what?
So that's going to help him out.
Nothing like a late charge. Really good positional setup. I said that I thought they could have done it. Looked like it came under fire, but now we are in a tie situation. 72-72 are your tickets, and the flags are still in the favor of ilu7ion right now. B's going to go down right now, so it's going to be an even burn. There's no burn going either way. So these next couple of minutes here and the setups from each of these teams is going to determine exactly what is going to happen as the outcome of this match. And look at that. There we go. ilu7ion grabs the B flag again. That means it's 3 flags to 1, and the burn is slowly ticking away on Arena. And the presence at A is still very strong. They've got them pulled all the way back. But here comes a chopper. Let's see if they're going to drop anyone off there as Vampman's going to fly that in. Actually, we might see a duel here in the skies, a little Top Gun style, Maverick and Goose. And I'll let you take that one away.
No, they are not going to be dueling because ilu7ion, they haven't set up in their helicopter at all the entire game. In fact, their idea of a helicopter is basically just a transport, get to A to B, and then you just leave it alone. You just let it blow up and die. So they are going to be just dropping their infantry and going with it. And there's that artillery coming into play that we haven't seen all game. And look at that. Riot Gary is going to be back here. Uh-oh, I guess he's glitched out a little bit right there. He's going to be back throwing a lot of, ooh, nice job there by Hydra. Going to be able to pick up levels and push in onto the C flag. Now, the one thing that's curious is that I have been seeing Arena using the RPG as opposed to the law. Just, like I said, curious because there's not really much of a damage discrepancy, and you don't get the basically auto track. So that is curious.
Yeah, and finally Arena's got enough security at A that they are going to finally get Enjoy up in the tank toward mid. This is one of the, like, probably only the second time I've seen him be able to leave his side of the map with this tank. That's going to help them a lot to try and get back in this, but you know what? There's only 10 tickets remaining right now for Arena. It might be too little too late. That's going to drop down to 8 right now, but the burn finally looks like, no, it's not going to go the other way. What are the flag situation at right now? It is still 2-1 in favor of ilu7ion, so this could be it. We might be in the final seconds here.
You know what? I think this is it right now. 7 tickets left for Arena Gaming. We're on right now with Tiplots, who is trying to do everything he can to stay on this burn, to get as many picks as he possibly can. But guys, every time you hit that space bar, there are tickets that are going to be coming off of your team, and it's now 5-58. And we might be seeing a triple cap. Guys, if they get a 3 cap right now, every little bit is going to help them, because this is going to be based on tickets. So if they can whittle down the ilu7ion gamers, if they can whittle them down to around 40, 50, even 30 tickets, that's going to help them out in round number 2. And that's actually what we're seeing a little bit right now. 4 tickets to 53. If they can win over there onto this B fight, which they are not, looks like Levels will be able to pick that up. It's going to go to a 2-2 flag standoff, which means that it's going to come down to a war of attrition. And you know what?
Keep an eye on this too. The Arena players are intentionally not respawning in. They want to hold on to as many tickets as possible. Let the remaining players on the map do the work that they can. And you know what, though? It's the Care Bear countdown time. We're at the last 2 tickets. And I think that one, if I knew my Care Bears, I'd say it would be Love and Joy right now. But I don't think they're going to claw their way back in. But like you said, going into round 2, they want to keep this as close as possible. And they're trying to do so right now. Intelli, Man 4, and Tiplots here. Only remaining players on the map for the Arena players. and they're trying to do as much as they can, and it looks like it's a 2-2 flag split, but yeah, here it is. They're going to say, screw that, never mind mid, it's time to end the game. They're going to go right for A, and it looks like I can't say that name.
The only player up is going to be Mana. He's still up. Oh, he was able to take out levels, but not able to do anything else, and that is it, guys. All the players for Arena are down. You're seeing 1, 2, 3, all the flags now going to be flashing. That is it. I got to say, ilu7ion doing a great job playing from behind pretty much the entire time in that map. Oh no, CZ is still up. So I apologize, guys. CZ is still up in the backside.
There he goes.
Flags is going to go into their favor, and that is it, guys. GG to both of those teams. We'll be going into round number 2 here pretty soon. What did you see in that matchup? What do you think was the turning point there? Because ilu7ion, I mean, even though they were getting the flags, they were getting those burns, they were behind
They're getting slaughtered
the entire time up until that last little bit. What do you think the turning point was?
You know what I think it was? Is a lot of their strategy with a couple things. One is they were kind of getting really rush happy and jumping in on top of the flags and not really checking all their corners, which is something I see more common in Battlefield, where it's more of a positional gameplay style than the games that I play, where dying really matters in round-based gameplay. I'm used to checking every corner. But the other thing is that with the strategy of tugging and trying to pull them back onto that A flag, trying to pull arenas back, it also gave up a lot of deaths because they're going in there 1 versus 3, 1 versus 4 a lot of times. But in the end, their positional play worked out extremely well. They got a little more patient, a little more passive in trying to get in and get a positioning, and that left them a little less vulnerable. So as good as Arenas did in trying to take them down with just their one-on-one gameplay, in the end, ilu7ion did a really good job of forcing position and showing a great metagame and great strategy to finally win that one. And you know what? It was a nail-biter. It was really exciting. And it's only a 47 flag difference. I expected this map to be close. Again, I don't know the game that well, but this map seems very clustered, and that always means that it's going to be a pretty close.